Hi there and welcome to another session of Business Studies for the 12th Standard with me, Vishwanath sir. We are now, right now in the revision mode of the chapter Nature and Significance of Management, where we reached what was the importance of coordination last. Okay, we did the features, the characteristics, and then we also did the importance of coordination. Today we shall pick up some case studies since we've almost wound up the chapter and continue from there onwards. Okay. So here we go to Mr. X Limited. The purchase department purchased 10 tons of raw material for the production department. However, the production department just needed 7 tons. Due to this reason, the goods were overproduced and not accepted by the sales department. As a result, some goods remain unsold. Which aspect of management is lacking here? So there is a purchase department who purchases more. There is a sales department which tells no, and the production department told them that they just required 7 tons. So which aspect is lacking here? Of course, the aspect of coordination is lacking, because if they had consulted with each other, then this problem would have not arisen. Okay, so this is your first case study. Going to the second case study, in Flipmart Company Limited, the production and the sales department have to coordinate their work so that the production takes place according to the demand for the market. Okay, state the feature of coordination highlighted here. Okay, so what are we talking about? We are talking about the production department, we are talking about sales department. They have to coordinate with each other, and they also have to look into what is the demand in the market. So they have to see the marketing aspect also. So here the feature which is highlighted of coordination is it ensures unity of action. Okay, and it acts as a binding force between all the departments, for the simple reason that each department has to coordinate with the other department to know the requirements and to get it into proper working conditions. Okay, and the goals of the organization have to be achieved if all of them work in tandem and together. Okay, I'm going to the next case studies, where company X is facing a lot of problems these days. It manufactures white goods like washing machines, microwave ovens, refrigerators and air conditioners. The company margins are under pressure and the profits and the market share are declining. Okay, the production department blames the marketing department for not meeting the sales target. The marketing department blames the production department for producing goods which are not of the quality meeting the consideration of the customer's expectation. The finance department blames both the production and the marketing for declining return on investment as well as for bad marketing. Okay, so in short, it is a mixture of all the problems together, where the production, the marketing and the finance department are not happy with each other. What quality of management do you think the company is lacking? Of course, they are lacking coordination, for the simple reason that they are not able to work with each other. These problems would have never come up if they had concentrated and combined with each other's consideration and work towards the organizational goals. The next they explain any 5 features of management, 5 features of this concept. The concept is coordination. So you can tell coordination acts as a binding force. It ensures unity of action. It is a continuous process. It is a pervasive function. It is a responsibility of the managers. Okay, so you can put down any 5 out of 6 or 7 and explain briefly about them depending upon the number of marks it carries. From here I go to Smita Rai, who is the director of Namchi Designers Candles, which is 100% women as employees. They also ensure that they produce various varieties of candles. During Diwali, they produce customized candles just meant for the occasion. Smita plans her Diwali collection in the month of June itself. She has to ensure that she has adequate workforce and continuously monitors whether the production is proceeding as per the plans. A marketing department also has to be briefed in time and again about a promotional and advertising campaign. At Namchi Designers Candles, the production and the sales department coordinate their work so that the production takes place according to the demand of the market. The purchase and the production and the sales department efforts have been coordinated by Smita for achieving the organizational objective harmoniously. The purchase department is responsible for procuring the fiber. This then becomes the basis of the activities of the production department, and finally the sales can take place. If the fabric purchased is of inferior quality and is not according to the specifications of the production department, then further the sales will also decline. So let's identify which are the three, quoting the lines, which are the three characteristics of coordination here. Number one, coordination is a continuous process because it goes from every month to the other, every time to the other, where you can get the wording that Smita plans her Diwali vacations in the month of June itself, okay, and she ensures that there is adequate workforce and continuous monitors whether the production is proceeding as per plans. It's no use panicking in the last minute that we do not have stock. You have to be ready for the stocks, with the stocks right from the beginning. Coordination ensures unity of action. So here we can get to the point when they tell the production department and the sales department coordinate their work so that the production takes place according to the demand in the market. So based on the demand, you produce that much. Coordination is a pervasive function. Pervasive function means it is there at all the levels. The purchase, the production, the sales efforts have to be coordinated by Smita for achieving the organizational objectives harmoniously. The purchase department is responsible for procuring the fiber. This then becomes a basis of activity and of the production department, and finally the sales takes place. So in this small example of Sunita and Vidya Candles, you come to know that once things are planned properly and they are coordinated, all the departments coordinate with each other, it becomes easier for the organization to grow. Okay, and growth is a very important and essential factor of an organization, because you come to know that where the organization has gone from where it was. Okay, so this is a measure of their success, this is a measure of their growth when you come to know that in terms of money they are earning more, in terms of employees there are more employees, in terms of volume, that is the number of units which is producing, it's more. Okay, so coordination becomes a very important aspect. It's not just related to management, but it is related to all the fields, whether you are working in an educational institution, or you're working in the corporates, or you're working at home, or you're working anywhere else, or you're playing a game. Okay, for all these reasons, coordination is so much a very important essential, which helps us achieve many things, and organization needs all these factors because they have to grow in size, they have to produce, they have to see that the overheads are met at a timely rate. If the overheads are not met at a timely rate, then the organization structure is bound to crumble. Okay, so today when we are thinking of an organization growing, it is because of the coordination function which is applied so well in all these organizations, that this organization is growing in size, it's growing in terms of sales volume, it's growing in terms of the number of employees. Okay, and all these things requires prior planning so that each one of the department combines with the other department and achieves their possible goals. We take up one more case study for today, where modern organizations of course are characterized by high degree of specialization. Specialization arises out of complexities of modern technology, and the diversity of tasks to be performed. Organizations therefore need to employ a number of specialists. Specialists usually think that they are only qualified to evaluate, judge, and decide something on the basis of their professional criteria. They do not take advice or suggestions from the others. This often leads to a conflict between different specialists as well as those from the organization. State the reason why coordination is required in such cases. Yes, you see there is a lot of difference of opinions between different people in the organization. Ego clashes, clashes of certain points of interest, and when these egos clash or points of interest clash, it's bound to affect the organization in a big way. For that very reason, these all things have to be reconciled, and the only thing possible which can reconcile is coordination, and we work towards the interest of the organization and not towards personal interest. Thank you so much. This is Vishwanath sir signing off.